Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Suzette Denny and I love to make videos about spirituality or anything like that. So today I'm wanting to talk about journaling. And every one of these videos talk about not just my videos, but other people's videos always talk about things that we should journal that we're grateful for. And I totally agree with that and I understand. But the other day I woke up and I was like, I'm not in the mood of journaling what I'm grateful for. And I was a little pissed off. So I thought, let's write down all the things that I'm angry about, all the things that I'm pissed off about. And when I was writing it all down, then I flipped it on the other side and was like, okay, now why is this a blessing? So actually I wrote some stuff down. So I'm like, I've got candida, if anybody knows what that is. It's just an overgrowth of candida. And so I'm pissed off about that. But then I looked at what I have learned through this, and it was been like, I've changed my diet. I have been able to eat very well. You don't eat sugar, very little. So I have learned that by having this negative thing in my life, what the positive it has brought me, which is, like I said, eating better, being more aware of what I'm eating, being more aware of my body. So even though that candida was not the greatest thing to attract, it was in that sense. So another thing is that every time that I'm somewhere that I'm trying to be alone, I always attract other people coming in. So then I thought, okay, how can I make this negative into a positive? Which is, somebody had walked into a room where I was in and I was doing something, and I said, could you please leave? And then I thought, well, but what would I feel like if that person wasn't there? Like, ever. So then, next time I'll say, I'm just going to be in here doing this. Can you please just knock, or, I'll come out in a few minutes or whatever. So just be considerate and let people know what you're doing. But we always write down things that we're grateful for. And I totally do that 100%. But then that day I was just like, I am not writing down stuff I'm grateful for. I'm writing down stuff I'm pissed off about. It was a whole list. And then on the other side, what has this made me be more aware of? Candida, people invading my privacy, money issues, people ask for money, and then I'm just like, well, but I had the money, so that was a good thing. So we're always like angry for all these reasons, but we have to look at the other positive side of it, and I think a lot of us do at a certain point, but we need to write down that right now and go through it. A lot of my inner work, my shadow work, has been writing stuff down and looking at it with a different perspective to see what it brings to me. So like, I lost my house. What did it bring me? I moved to Florida. Wonderful. I lost my business after 15 years, but it wasn't the right business for me, and it brought me more peace and freedom in my life. So that is some great ideas. I think that is so good. I think that if you wake up and you're pissed off and you're just like writing down, oh, I'm thankful for this, thankful for that. Write down what you're pissed off about, and then give yourself a few minutes to look at it and say, okay, so, I have diabetes. I don't, but I'm saying you may have diabetes. Well, what is this? How is this serving me? What is this awareness that I need to know? Can I get rid of it? Is this, something that I have to live with? Am I going to be better for this? And then once you're aware of it, most of the time you can get rid of it, it's neutral then. It's just, it leaves. So I just wonder, you know, everybody talks about, oh, love and light, and I love all that, and I feel all that, but I've done a lot of shadow work, which has not been loving and lighting. I mean, I guess it's loving yourself because you're bringing the light to your darkness, but not every day do we wake up and feel this wonderful, glorious way, and we need to actually look on the dark side of us and then look at it as a different perspective and bring the light to it. And don't feel bad about doing that. That's where the nuggets are. That's where you get the work done at. That's what changes your life. If you just sit around and every day and say, well, I can be grateful for this and this and this, but then you're really pissed off, you know, it's not going to work. But if you write down all the stuff you're pissed off about it and then look at it with a different perspective, maybe then or later, if you can't get it to it right then, as far as bring yourself to not be pissed off about it, but at least it's down, you can look at it and say, okay, how can this is serving me, and how do I want it to continue to serve me or not at all? So that worked so good for me, so I thought I just wanted to put it out there and say, you know, journal that you're pissed off, journal that you're sad, and then look at it with a different perspective. So that's all I wanted to say today. So, you know, most of my journaling is about the darkness, but it brings out the light. So 100%. All right, you guys, I hope that this leaves you with something that you guys can use. Try it out, because I know every morning we don't wake up with this, I appreciate things. I appreciate a lot, and we do. But sometimes if we just put our darkness down and then bring light to it, we can appreciate that, and it's neutral. It's gone then. All right. Love you. Bye-bye.